Welcome, water signs. Get in here. How are you? Welcome to your karmic love reading. This is going to be individual readings for each water sign: Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. We're going to see who the karmic person is that is in your energy right now. Okay, so I already went ahead and got started. I started with Cancer. Okay, and just to be 100% clear with you guys, so you can have any of these signs anywhere in your birth chart and this could resonate. Okay, this could be past, present, or future energy, but right now I'm pulling on the current energy to see, okay, who is the karmic lover that's in your energy, what's the energy surrounding them, and what's going to be happening with you guys in the future with this person. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the karmic that's in your energy. So first up is Cancer. Here's the energy, Cancer. So I pulled on the person who's in your energy, and the card is basically telling me, hey, look, this person who's in your energy, they have issues with blended families. So this is going to be somebody who has multiple kids, possibly with multiple people, or they are in a situation where they brought kids in and the person that they're currently with or they were with, they have a family as well. And so together, blended family. So this person is having difficulties dealing with a family dynamic, and it's causing them to have financial issues. So this is going to be a situation where, their family or whoever it is that they're dealing with currently or in the past is draining them financially. Okay, this card says drains others financially and uses up others' resources for their own self-interest. A burden on others' resources, lazy. So there's somebody here on this family dynamic, and this could be an ex because the case of the ex card showed up. Okay, so the energy that I'm pulling from this is that whoever it is that they're dealing with, this person, they either don't like to work or they are codependent on the person who you dealt with. Okay, so it doesn't matter whether they are masculine or feminine energy. Whoever the person is that your karmic partner is or was dealing with is codependent on this person for multiple reasons. It could be because of kids, it could be because of they just need money, but a big part of this is that the other person doesn't have enough of their own resources to provide adequately either for themselves or for a family dynamic. Okay, so the case of the ex is also here. It says frequently talks about ex, keeps in touch with memories of the past, secretly twists conversations to talk about past person. I feel like if you're no longer with this person, they constantly bring you up. This person's ex, this person, your karmic, the person who they're dealing with in a blended family situation, their person brings you up all the time. And I also feel like whoever this karmic partner is for you, they want to come back to you. And even though they're in this family dynamic, they have one foot in and one foot out. So they're constantly like cheating with this person. So even if, they're not with you, they're with somebody else or talking to somebody else, they are not interested in being tied down or in this kind of blended family environment. So this person could also be struggling with sexual identity. I don't know if you even thought about whether or not this person, maybe it crossed your mind at one point or another, whether this person was straight or not. Even if they have kids, doesn't matter. There's something here about this person having identity crises or feeling rejected by society, or this person likes to fake flex. Okay, but this person always has one foot in, one foot out. They're constantly on the go. All right, so tell me about blended family issues for Cancer's karmic person. Tell me about blended family issues. I just saw the Death card. Okay, we have Eight of Cups. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. And we have the Temperance in reverse. So there could be somebody with strong fire sign energy, or maybe a Sagittarius could be involved. And we have Three of Coins underneath the deck. So what this is basically saying is that somebody is having a very difficult time choosing whether or not to walk away from this situation. So they want to walk away, and then all of a sudden they don't. They're in and out. That's why the one foot out card came out. So this person doesn't know really what they want to do. This is a very unhealed situation. It's very imbalanced with the Temperance in reverse. Again, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or somebody could have Sagittarius in their chart, but it doesn't have to be. Eight of Cups has Pisces energy. There could be a Pisces involved, or this person could have Pisces in their chart. Let me know. But yeah, they have a difficult time walking away from this because it's family. It's family. So, you know, as much as they want to leave, they feel like they have to stay. I feel like there's some kind of a sense of obligation here. Tell me about material heist for Cancers. Why is material heist here? Okay, we have the Four of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Cups upright, and the Four of Coins in reverse. Somebody could have definitely, and I hate to say this for some of you and not all of you, but you'll have to tell me in the comments whether or not this turns out to be true. There's something here about a situation with this person where they overindulge. So this is a person who's an escapist. So this is a person who, they have a family situation going on, whether they're married or whether they're not married. Is this person married? Is this person married to this person? I just saw the Hermit and the Seven of Wands. I don't think that this person is married to this person. And if they are, there's something about them feeling like they have to constantly separate themselves, like Virgo energy here. This person doesn't want to be bothered. They're constantly, I feel like whatever family dynamic that your person is in, they're constantly being asked for things. They're constantly being pulled on, and people are constantly reaching out to them, whether it's for money or resources or what have you. And that's fine, especially if you're a parent, right? If you're a parental figure, you got to take care of your business. But this person feels very isolated. They don't want to be bothered. If they are being reached out to, they're blocking their calls. They're putting their phone on do not disturb. They are pretending like they're not home. It's something like that, which is crazy. But that's the situation your person is dealing with. And as it relates to their housing situation, their stability, this person is unstable. With the Four of Wands in reverse, whatever construct that they're in, whatever institution or traditional environment that they're in, has been completely turned upside down. This person could be going out, possibly indulging. This person could have like a habit, like they may have something that they do to cope with the situation, and they may go a little bit overboard from time to time. Yeah, with the Four of Coins here in reverse here, it's like, you know, it's kind of like accepting defeat for this situation. And with the Four of Wands here, it's like, okay, well, you know, Four of Wands can talk about a house that's not a home, or a place that's no longer stable here. It's kind of like somebody is coming to the acceptance of this. But it's really interesting. It's like, why would the Nine of Cups be there? Why would you accept a situation like this? Right? Like, why would you be comfortable in a situation where your home and your family is in disarray? Somebody's kind of chalking it up to like a lost cause or something like that. With the Eight of Wands, what's the Eight of Wands and the Four of Coins? What's the Eight of Wands and the Four of Coins for Cancers? Three of Coins. Gemini energy. There's something here about people constantly reaching out to this person for finances. And they're doing it in a way that is very manipulative. So somebody is being manipulative in this situation. That's why the Magician is here in reverse. With the Three of Coins here upright, it's like I'm hearing like a lot of like I'm seeing and I'm hearing a lot of phone calls. That's why this person leaves their phone on Do Not Disturb. I feel like they're constantly like pushing people back, With the Magician here in reverse and the Eight of Wands, there's constant communication here. I feel like this person can't get on their feet. They're stuck. They're stuck in the Three of Coins, Four of Coins in reverse. There could be a Gemini here. Tell me what the case of the X is, because there is an excess here. Tell me about the case of the X for Cancers in this person. Okay, we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. The Six of Swords. There's something about, oh my God, I heard dropping like a bad habit. We also, okay, so now we have the Ten of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay. The Knight of Wands. This person has a bad habit dealing with the ex. They have a hard time letting this person go. This is a very heartbreaking situation. It's tough. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a lot of crazy stuff going on. I feel like this person has a lot to them. There's a lot of things that you don't know about. Ten of Swords in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse. Incredibly difficult, heartbreaking situation. I feel like there's tons of drama around here. Knight of Swords in reverse. There's something here about somebody. The situation is very tenuous right now and stressful. And I'm going to tell you why. There's somebody here in the Knight of Swords in reverse energy. And that is a very like acting before you think, being too quick to move towards something, somebody who's quick at the mouth, possibly immature, somebody who, you know, rushes into a situation, they cause a lot of chaos, and it could end up in destruction here. With the Sun in reverse, there could be a Leo involved, or somebody could have Leo in their chart. Also, we have the Devil in reverse underneath that. So, okay. All right, there's something here about whoever this person's ex is, they have a past. If this person that you're dealing with, this karmic that you're dealing with, who has this karmic ex or person that they're attached to, if they tried to end it, then this person came back around, Knight of Swords in reverse, and tried to recover things. This person, there's somebody here who doesn't want the relationship to end. There's some kind of a codependent, toxic relationship here. They have a lot of good memories with this person. There's something here about like glamorizing some kind of a toxic, codependent relationship here. The Sun and the Devil and the Six of Cups. It's like there's something here about glamorizing. I just feel like there's something about glamorizing some kind of a codependent relationship. I feel like it's been like this for a very long time. Whoever they're dealing with, they've been unhappy with this person in this dynamic for a very long time. Yeah. What's your energy with this person future wise? I'm going to clear this energy. Cancers. All right. So what's Cancer's energy with this person, with this karmic energy? What's the future look like for Cancers in this person? What is the energy like for Cancers in this person? Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. Queen of Wands in reverse. All right. So one thing before I start reading these cards, Cancers, I want to say that this person's ex is stalking you. Yeah. What's so interesting is that they want to be just like you. Best thing for you to do is to keep away from the situation, because if you attach yourself to the situation, like, you're in danger of a situation blowing up. So I feel like right now you probably need to just protect your energy. Yeah, because this person, whoever they're your karmic, whoever they're involved with, they know about you, they know who you are, they're jealous, pushy, and demanding, and they're very hot tempered. So this person is lingering in your energy, even if you're not with this person right now. Okay, so just be aware of that. So what I'm seeing right now for you is that you're not going to be talking to this person. I feel like you ghosted whoever this person is, and you could be even trying to go through some kind of a recovery yourself, recover from some kind of despair relationship with this person. You may want to pick up some crystals that help to repair your crown chakra and your heart chakra. I saw crown chakra when I was shuffling here, but heart chakra came out here. Let's read what it says here. So blocks in your heart chakra can manifest in physical health through heart problems, asthma, weight issues, but blocks are often even seen more clearly through people's actions. People with heart chakra blocks often put others first to their own detriment. It's the middle of the 7 chakras, so it bridges the gap between our upper and lower chakras, and it represents our ability to love and connect to others. When out of alignment, it can make us feel lonely, insecure, and isolated. So this could have happened to you connecting with this person. You could have felt like, okay, my money is going down. I feel insecure about, my weight. You could have gone through weight issues, some kind of stress, with up and down, like with cortisol or something like that. You could have had hormonal issues. I feel like your heart chakra could be blocked, and you're definitely cut off towards this person. This person is going through a lot of family issues with whatever they're dealing with here, whatever this blended family here is that they're dealing with. They bled this person dry. So I don't think that you see a future here. I feel like you are currently, despondent, and you're just taking things one day at a time. You're not open to dealing with this person. You're trying to recover. You could be trying to recover from some kind of a health issue too as well. I'm getting that strongly with heart chakra in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles. So let me go ahead and see what's coming towards you. What you have looking forward to you personally. Okay, Spirit says, trust your angels. Let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan. So there's something here about you being surrounded by your ancestors, your angels. There are people who are around you who do love and care about you. Spirit wants you to listen to that. The number 36 may be significant for you, or 63, possibly 1963. Doesn't matter though. And also the number 9. Let's pull some messages from your person. Let's see what they have to say to you, if they could talk to you right now. Cancers, what is their karmic? This karmic energy want to say to them? I don't know who I am anymore. I wish to be like you. This is this is the karmic that your karmic is dealing with. I wish to be like you. They're very jealous of you. Something about this person being very jealous of you. They bring you up all the time. The heat between us is intense. I feel like you and this person, you had like very strong spiritual connection. Also in the bedroom as well. The passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. One thing I also too want to say, as well, whoever this person is, this Queen of Wands in reverse, they're a very promiscuous person. They're a very, very promiscuous person. Give me a pull card on the Queen of Wands in reverse. And I know I'm giving you guys some more cards, but I just feel like I should, so I will. Queen of Wands in reverse. Give me the energy on this Queen of Wands in reverse. There's something about your sexual health that you might, want to pay closer attention to as well, Cancers. Give me a card on this Queen of Wands in reverse. Cancers. An offer. Inside scoop. This person may try to reach out to you, or they have in the past. They may have tried to ask you to, they may have called you out of the blue. They could extend some kind of an offer to you, like, girlfriend to girlfriend, not girlfriend to girlfriend, like woman to woman, or they could have called you and said, hey, they could have called you about this person and tried to give you like the lowdown, the scoop, whatever, in a kind of a way to get a closer look at you, ask you more questions about what it is that you do. This person is very curious about you. Like, they're constantly asking questions. They want to know more about your life. And I feel like they will reach out to you to try to get more information about you and your connection with the person that they're connected with, your karmic. And if they haven't done it already, like, they'll do it. They will do it. Yeah, I told you this person, they want to know, this person is getting readings on you. Whoever this Queen of Wands is in reverse, they're keeping a very close eye on you from afar. Look at creeping. This person is so obsessed with learning more about you, and they are getting readings on you. They're getting readings on you. Never has the facts, makes things up. Scarcity tactics. I don't know, Cancer. Getting proof, evidence. There's something about this person that they're constantly like watching you, looking at. You might want to block this person on social media. You may want to cleanse your energy, repair your heart chakra, and just focus on you. Yeah, it's a very toxic situation. Okay, now let's go to Pisces. Thanks, Cancers. I hope that was helpful. Hey, Pisces, thank you for coming today. This is going to be your karmic readings. Let's see who the karmic person is that's in your energy right now, and see what the future has for you and this person. Holy Spirit, ancestors, and spirit guides. What's the karmic energy for today for my Pisces? Pisces. Who is the karmic that's in their energy? What's going on with this person that's in their energy for my Pisces? Guys, you can have Pisces anywhere in your birth chart for this reading to resonate. Doesn't matter. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North, Node, anywhere in between, okay? What's the vibe for my Pisces? Tell me about the person, the karmic person that they're dealing with, the person that's in their energy right now. Pisces. Okay, we have cold as ice, ignores text and phone calls when not around, nonchalant attitude, dismissive, punishes others by giving the cold shoulder. So this person may be ignoring you, blocking you. They may have ghosted you. Fragile, extremely sensitive to feedback, offends easily, plays the victim, shifts the blame, overreactive, defensive, and shuts down. Oh, okay. Clowning around, returns when others have met someone new, destroys others' happiness with guilt for moving on, fake promises to change. Okay, so you have a person. Okay, slacker spouse underneath the deck. That is so funny. All right, Pisces. So here's the deal on the karmic that's in your energy right now. So you have a person who is a runner. This is a runner. Okay, this person they're dealing with some kind of a fragile situation right now. The last time you spoke to this person, you could have had a disagreement, or this person they just up and left. You don't really know why. They ghosted. They're giving you the cold shoulder, or they're not responding to your messages. Okay, they could be doing this to put you in some kind of like silent treatment, like a punishment or of some sort. Or the heat could just be on this person in some way, shape, or form. If this person isn't doing it to harm you or affect you in a negative way, if it's not about you, it's because if it's not about you, then this person is dealing with some kind of a fragile situation here, where the heat could be on them in some way, shape, or form. It could be anything. It could be, money, family, kids. If this person is with somebody else, there could be a third party involved that's heating up their situation. Also, this person could be very showing up very jealous. So if they see or know that you are talking to somebody else, or they hear about you talking to somebody else, and they start to pout, they get jealous, and then all out of nowhere you could hear from this person. Okay. Returns when others have met someone new, destroys others' happiness with guilt for moving on, fake promises to change. So even like, say for instance, this person they ghost, they come in and out of your life, and then the next thing you know, they hear about you talking to somebody else, dating somebody else. They see pictures of you online, then you'll get a phone call or a text out of the blue from this person. All of a sudden they want to talk. They have things they want to talk about. They want to improve your relationship. So this person is in and out. They're inconsistent, and they don't really know what they want. I feel like they're not really capable to provide a healthy relationship with you, because they're in some kind of a broken dynamic themselves. Okay. Under the deck, we have slacker spouse. So there could be either somebody that you're committed to, or this person could be committed to, that is like, I don't know, there's a slacker spouse here. It says feels they are the only one taking responsibility of finances, children, health, and other family issues. Cinderella mentality. So there's a slacker spouse here somewhere in the picture, or somebody thinks or feels that the person who they're with doesn't provide. They feel like they may be the person who does everything. Yeah, underneath that we have, this person could also be very religious as well, or has strong connections to the church. We have ignores the pot, ignores what others are saying about them, refuses to give up on their wishes and desires, goes against the status quo, focused energy. Okay. So there's something here about ignoring some kind of issue. Remember I said things are getting hot for this person? This person could have an issue here that they're dealing with, and they're trying to ignore, that you may not know about. This could be in regards to family, finances, or something else. Health. Yeah. Why is this person being cold towards my Pisces? Ignores text and phone calls when not around, nonchalant attitude, dismissive, punishes others by giving the cold shoulder. Yeah, cold shoulder. That's like a punishment. So why is this person doing that to my Pisces? Okay. We have the Emperor and we have the Ace of Swords that flew out. I'm going to put him back in the deck, but I also see Queen of Swords in reverse under the deck. Okay, so you could have gotten okay. Okay. Tell me about cold as ice. Why is cold as ice here? Cold as ice. Why is this person cold towards my Pisces? Okay, we have Page of Cups in reverse. So this is a person who's very immature, or they have a blocked heart chakra. Four of Swords and Four of Cups. So this person could be 44, or you could be 44. There's something specific about the number 4, the number 8. This person could be born on the 4th. And then we have Page of Swords in reverse underneath that. So there's something here about this person being very immature. This is how this person communicates. This is how this person communicates, by shutting you off. The Four of Swords energy talks about somebody who's heartbroken, somebody who goes into a period of silence and healing. Four of Cups is like a very, like somebody who runs away from problems, or could be ignoring somebody's feelings or ignoring some kind of an offer. I could definitely see you trying to reach out to this person. I could definitely see this person shutting you off completely, like running away from a situation or a conversation, and you not understanding why. Like they just completely shut off. This is a very unemotional person, or they're not emotionally intelligent. Why does this person show up as the Page of Cups in reverse? Why the Page of Cups in reverse? Ace of Cups in reverse. This person has a blocked heart chakra. Point blank period. Yeah. This person has a blocked heart chakra. They can also be, okay, why Ace of Cups? Is this another situation? Or is this a situation with Pisces? King of Cups. This person is trying to pretend like, okay, this person, wow. Okay. Guys, so, wow. There could be an age difference between you and this person. That's just a side note, because we have the King of Cups here, and then we have the Page of Cups here. So I see, like, if you do have an age difference, there could be like definitely a significant age difference. If not an age difference, there's definitely a huge gap in your emotional intelligence. Like the way you love and the way this person loves, two completely different energies. Okay. You show up as the King of Cups upright. This person shows up as the Page of Cups in reverse. They're trying to suppress their emotions for you, and I'm not really sure why. They could be healing from another situation, or there's some kind of an unfinished situation here. Tell me about the Four of Swords. What's this person dealing with that's causing them to be in the Four of Swords? What's Cancer's person dealing with? I'm sorry, Pisces. You could be dealing with a Cancer. Justice in reverse. They could be having some kind of a legal issue or some kind of a financial issue. With the Justice in reverse, there's some kind of imbalance here. This person is imbalanced, yeah, with the Hierophant. They could be in debt to some kind of an institution here. They don't want you to know about this. Yeah, this person is dealing with some kind of a financial issue. They're hiding this. They're hiding this. Yes, they're hiding this. This person is having some kind of a struggle with some kind of a legal issue. This could be with a bank. This could be with a law. This could be with a case. This could be with an institution, a financial institution. It could be a job, but it doesn't have to be. There's something here about this person trying to crawl back from some kind of a financial crisis. If it's not a financial crisis, it could be like a marriage that didn't work out. Plus, we have a slacker spouse here. Somebody could be in like a divorce court or something like that, and they may not be winning. Or there's something here about an unstable union. Tell me about fragile. Why is fragile here? Extremely sensitive to feedback, offends easily, plays the victim. This person could be playing the victim to people around them who do know about this situation. Judgment in reverse. Yes, and it's not going in their favor. It's not going in their favor. We have the Justice card in reverse and the Judgment card in reverse. There could be a Libra involved or a Libra around, but it doesn't have to be. Yeah, they don't want you to know, and they really don't want anybody's feedback. So they're trying to recover from whatever this is, or they're hiding from it. Ten of Swords in reverse. Yes. Yes, that's confirmation. Yes, with the world in reverse. So this isn't completely done. So say for instance, if this person is married or something like that, and you're like, why is this person not calling me? Why is this person not getting back to me? It's because they're dealing with the remnants of whatever this situation is, whether it's in business and or in love or marriage. There's unfinished business with this person. Yes, the Emperor showed up in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. Yes, this is a divorce or some kind of a breakup. Yeah, this person is dealing with legal issues. Kind of feels like they don't want to let you go. They don't want to let your energy go. So they kind of like show up, they're kind of playing games. Yeah, they feel bad with it, whatever situation that they're involved in, because they have a lot of responsibilities. They feel like the person that they're involved with, that's why slacker spouse is here. They feel like the person, whoever they're dealing with or they're involved with, doesn't hold their end up. They feel like they're the only one that's taking care of everything, the finances, the children. They play the victim. They feel like, I don't know if this person has ever told you that, but they still like bring up an ex or somebody that they used to date or be married to, and they'll talk badly about this person. They'll talk down about this person. Like they have to do everything or something. Yeah, the devil. They're in some kind of a codependent relationship here. Why is the devil here for Pisces? The Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, and they're either lying about it or they're not talking about it. They don't want to tell you about it. Yeah. Why is this person clowning around with my Pisces? Yeah, with the hair. Yeah, they're lying. They're lying. Guys, they're lying. This person is lying. The Hierophant in reverse, that's a marriage. It's a codependent, toxic marriage or a long-term relationship. It's not over. It's not over with this person. Whoever it is that they're involved with, it's not over. Tell me about clowning around. Why is this person showing up as being a clown, clowning around? The Empress in reverse. The Nine of Wands. Yeah, that's whoever this person is dealing with. They're playing games with you, and they're also playing games with whoever this person is. The Empress in reverse. This person who they're dealing with is showing up as a slacker. However, they are not being upfront and honest with this person either, whoever this person is. They make fake promises to this person. They've done things to this person that have destroyed this person's happiness. Tell me about the Empress in reverse and clowning around. Eight of Coins. Yeah, they could be trying to pretend like the Empress in reverse. Maybe they may want to work things out with this person, especially if you're dealing with somebody who was in a provider's. Say for instance, this person that you're dealing with, your karmic, they did provide everything. They were the person who held everything down. Whoever this Empress in reverse is, they become codependent on your person, and so they want to work on things some way, somehow, even if it's like a weird situation. Like, say for instance, they say, okay, well, you know, I know that you want to be with other people, or you want to date around, or you want to sleep around, or whatever. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with you seeing other people, just as long as you support me, my lifestyle. So there's something about this person, they don't want to give this person up. They still want to move forward in some way, shape, or form. They want to work it out. But they're showing up as an Empress in reverse. So they're insecure and they're codependent. Yeah, they're saying their whole thing is, I don't mind if you go ahead and do it. I just don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Look at that. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands underneath that. They're like, yeah, you can go ahead and be free and do whatever you want, but I just don't want to know about it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to know about it. And if this person is dragging them into court or something like that, this is complicated. This is complicated. This is complicated. Ace of Coins in reverse. Yup, it's a loss. They don't want to. Yes, the Empress in reverse is a loss for them. Whoever your person is dealing with is a loss. Very similar energy to Cancer, but this is I don't see family dynamic popping out as much. I just see somebody who is codependent on them and what they provide. but it's very similar to Cancer. Very, very similar. So let's see what your energy is going to be like with your person, this person in the future. Okay. Holy Spirit, ancestors, and spirit guides, what's the energy between Pisces and their karmic partner in the near future? What's the energy? You might communicate with this person. It could be small. I feel like they could just check in with you just to see how things are going, or just curious about what it is that you're doing. That's just based on the pre-shuffle. Tell me about the energy, the future energy. The future energy for Pisces and their person. Okay, so there's something here about this person wanting to be free, wanting to do their own thing. They are going to do that. They are going to pursue a lifestyle of like freedom and loneliness. Even if they are in the home, they're not going to be in the home. They're like not really going to be in the home if they're in the home of that situation that they were in. There's something here about them being very exhausted and them separating themselves from that. They're going to try to find some way to break free and do their own thing. Also, I want to say that this person could be a fire sign. I'm seeing fire sign energy, Virgo energy. This could be a very smart person. They could be contemplating on how they can pursue other opportunities. Tell me about the King of Wands energy. Tell me about the King of Wands and the Chariot. Okay, so this person it's very interesting because on one hand, this person seems like they're the committed type, right? They believe in traditions. They believe in, having the social norms and the constructs of those types of things. But at the same time, they're not really willing to move forward in that energy right now because they're afraid of some kind of catastrophe happening. They basically don't want to have the same thing happen to them again that happened to them in the past. So even if they do approach you or come towards you, which I feel like they will, I still feel like that in and out energy, I feel like they're just kind of like trying to test the waters. I feel like they have, more so than anything, a spirit of promiscuity. So they're going to approach you in, kind of hot, kind of hot and bothered. So they may come towards you for like physical intimacy, something like that. But like in terms of like a marriage, I don't know. Tell me what this Hierophant here is. Yeah, this person, they believe in marriage. They believe in commitment. There's something here about this person being committed. This could be committed to business as well. Yeah, they just don't. See, with the Nine of Swords here, it's like they just don't. They've got this marriage thing. It's all like jacked up. Okay. I don't feel like they're going to be leaving. There's something about this energy, like they're not really going to be leaving whatever they're committed to, but they, at the same time, they don't want to commit, but they do. This is weird. This whole situation is exhausting them. So they may come towards you in a very like playful energy to try to escape. From whatever their current situation is, because it's just stressing them out. Yeah. So just watch out for this person. Let's see what they have to say to you. Let's see what this person has to say to you, Pisces. Yeah, it's like you can't really be serious because he or she still has this lingering energy. I wish I could understand you. This person says they don't understand you. Why is it that you love me? I am stuck in visions of us together. Yeah, so they definitely think about you a lot. I can't handle your love. I wish I could understand you. What don't you understand? I'm afraid to lose you. I can't let you go. I can't let go of you. Yeah, there's something about this person. They don't want to lose you. They're very attracted to you. They're very attracted to you. And they still have lingering visions and things of you guys being together in the past in their alone time. Why is it that you love me? But they're just not really ready to commit because they just got out of something or they're dealing with something right now. I don't want to be alone. They don't want to be alone, but they don't want to be with this person that they're currently dealing with right now. They want to be with you, but they don't want to commit. That's why they're in and out. That's why they're showing up as clowning around. The passion I feel for you is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. Yeah, it's I want out. Yes. Yes. They want out of whatever this situation is. They feel like it's suffocating them, but it's messy. It's messy. So let's see what Spirit wants you to do. What do you have coming towards you? Pisces. Ooh, came right out. Spirit is saying all is in perfect timing. This is it. It's time to take action now. I will be here to help you every step of the way. There's something here about there's a timing factor here with this. There is a timing factor. Yeah. Spirit is saying you're not trapped. There is a way forward, but if you are to be with this person, it's going to happen in divine timing. If you can't force anything, you just have to let this situation just play out. This person has a lot of growing up to do, though. I will say they're showing up in page energy. You and the page of cups in reverse. So they don't really have a whole lot to offer you in the way of like emotion. So this person may not really be great with like talking, expressing their feelings and emotions, and they really can't because they're not being honest about their life. Not completely. Like you may know some things about what this person's dealing with, but you don't know everything. I'm going to pull one more card. How does this person feel for my Pisces? Because I feel like you guys want to know. You would want to know how this person feels about you. How does this person feel about my Pisces? Bondage, unable to free oneself, tied and bound, physical and mental restrictions, past trauma affecting current state of mind. See, that's how they feel. They feel like they're tied down to this situation that they're in. However, they can't get you out of their mind. And whatever it is that they're currently dealing with or dealt with in the recent past, it's traumatic. It's affecting their ability to think about the future and truly committing to you. So they're acting out in an immature way. But when they're with you, they feel totally in sync with you, totally compatible, that you vibe together is very in sync. But they're showing up as a karmic right now. It's because of how they're acting out. So yeah, you guys will do with it what you will. If this person does come back around, like again, it'll be in divine timing. So keep me posted. Hope that helps, Pisces. Hope that helps. Okay, and now we have Scorpios. Welcome to your karmic love reading for today. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Ooh, already coming out. Somebody likes to play basketball. March Madness just finished up. Okay, somebody's a basketball fan, or somebody could play basketball, or something about basketball. You could be a basketball family or something like that. Really into sports. Ooh, what if you're talking to a basketball player, like a pro athlete? So Scorpios, this reading can resonate for you, whether you have Scorpio as your sun sign or any sign on your birth chart, okay? This is a karmic love reading to see who the karmic energy is that's currently in your energy right now. Let's see who the karmic person is that's in your energy and what's happening with that person and why this person is in your energy. Holy Spirit, ancestors, and spirit guides, please give me the energy of Scorpio, karmic, snooze fest. Give me the energy of Scorpio's karmic. Okay, so immediately Spirit said this person is a snooze fest. They talk about mindless things with minimal substance, superficial conversationalist, does not think outside the box, complains about the same old, same old. There's something here about a person that you were dealing with who's a karmic, Scorpios, that they're on repeat. Every time you talk to this person, they just repeat the same old things, and they don't really want to get out of the status quo. Like, say for instance, if you really want a relationship with this person, or you really want to talk to this person about serious things, like they'll change the subject, they will kind of like won't take things seriously, and you really don't know where this person stands because they talk about mindless things. They may want to keep things at a very surface level. Tell me about what else. Churning, unstable, on again, off again relationship, break up and then reconcile, sometimes and many times in a row, intense feelings over a matter of days. So things with this person, okay. All right, let me pull the rest of the cards. Intuition, uses their intuition and follows through based on it. Psychic, able to read people very well, sometimes second guesses. This person knows what they're doing. So Scorpios, if you're dealing with somebody right now who's a karmic, and you could actually be talking to this person right now. I feel like, yeah, lovesick here. This person, they play games with you. They play games with you. They're in and out, and they call you whenever it is that they want to have a good time or they want to have a romp. Okay, that's what I feel. This person does this to you. They do this to you on purpose. I can't really talk fast enough to get this out. They do this to you on purpose. So 1 minute they come in, it's hot and heavy. They like the relationship. They like the chemistry. They like the energy. They like the relationship, the symbiotic relationship that you have. You get something from them, they get something from you. Next thing you know, you don't hear from this person. When you do talk to this person, they don't really talk about anything of substance. You know, it's a yawn fest having them on the phone, and next thing you know, you're like, why am I talking to you? Why am I talking to you right now? You have nothing that you want to say to me. You know, this person only contacts you when they want to have a good time, and it's causing you to feel like a lovesick puppy because you actually like this person a lot. We have intense sadness or frustrations that arise from being unable to be with a loved one physically or emotionally. Feels as if one can't move on. Then we have sentimental, wears or keeps something of personal value of partner or ex, refuses to let go of something their ex gave them. This could be your energy, Scorpio. You could be really like clinging on to somebody from the past, or clinging on to this person. If it's not you that's clinging on to this person, it's this person who's dealing with you in this way, but they're not able to fully commit to you in a way that you want them to because they're not over somebody else. You heard me? Ancestors and spirit guides, Tell me about Snooze Fest. Why is Snooze Fest here for my Scorpios? Why is Snooze Fest here for my Scorpios? Snooze Fest. Why is Snooze Fest here for my Scorpios? Your person. Yep. Hot and cold, off and on. You don't know where this person stands. Snooze Fest. Why Snooze Fest? Five of Cups. They're not over the past. Five of Cups just came out. Two of Cups. Yep. Six of Coins in reverse. So, and then the World in reverse. I don't know what else to tell y'all. There's unfinished business here with somebody from their past. There was an unequal give and take with the person that they had with their past, and they're just not over it. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely something that they're snoozing on you because they're too busy thinking about somebody else. Six of Coins in reverse. They actually really love this person, or they have like a strong bond with this person. It's unfinished. That's why the World is here in reverse. That means there's unfinished business. The cycle's not closed. I don't know if you know about this or not. They may have told you. If this isn't something like way back in the day from the past, this could be the recent past. And that's just... Tell me about the Two of Cups here with the World in reverse. What's unfinished about this? This can also be your energy, Scorpio. Like, you can like really care about this person. Or this person can really care about you. There's just unfinished business here. But honestly, like, if this person really wanted to be with you, like, they would make more of an effort. And I feel like they're just not making an effort. They're not making an effort. Only the time they make an effort is when they want to have a good time. Two of Cups in the World here. Page of Coins. Huh. There could be a child here. That's for some of you, not all of you. There could have been a child that this person had with somebody else. Again, not for all of you. This person could be still trying to reach out to this person to make an offer to them. Yeah, that's the energy I'm getting. This person thinks that, okay, there's somebody, okay, Scorpio, here's what's going on, okay? This person is in love with somebody from their past. You may not want to hear that, but that's just what it is. This person is in love with somebody from their past. It ended bad, but things are not 100% closed. Like, they still have feelings, okay? There was an unequal give and take, whether it was this person who was not giving and the other person that this person was dealing with, they weren't giving. Either way, it's not closed out. And I feel as if this person is still reaching out to an ex to try to repair something or try to prevent a tower from happening or some kind of a big catastrophe. They could be trying to prevent this person from doing something crazy, or they may be trying to repair a family dynamic or a family situation, or they feel deep down that they can have a family with this person. Or they could literally just have a family with this person. Could be an earth sign child or a fire sign. They could have two kids. Tell me about churning here. It says unstable, on again, off again, relationship, break up, and then reconcile. Sometimes many times in a row, intense feelings over a matter of days. Why is churning here for my Scorpios? Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah. if you're currently dealing with this person and you're in the middle of a cycle with this person, I'm clearly seeing there's something here about intimacy here with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, which is like a phallic symbol. I don't think that this person is having, just side note, I don't think this person is having any intimate encounters with their past person. I do feel that. I don't feel like this person is with this other person romantically. But I do feel that's something that you guys have in common here. Okay, 10 of Coins in reverse just came out. I feel like this person wants to keep it surface level. They may be invested elsewhere. Like, guys, this person may literally have a family someplace else. This person may literally have a family someplace else. Whether it's okay, something told me to pull on the Ace of Wands in reverse. Whether this is a person who is actively like a parent or married or something like that in a relationship, whether they're in that dynamic currently or not, this person is tied into something else. I don't feel like they have the money or the finances to give to you. This is like a reoccurring theme for like all water signs. Okay, we have the 8 of Wands in reverse. I feel like when you're with this person, they may block off somebody else or block off other people while they're with you, and while they're with somebody else, then they block you off. Like that. And just like how this card says here, the churning card, like whenever they can get like a loan or something like that, then they'll call you, you know, or something like that. Why is 10 of Coins in reverse with the 8 of Wands? The Devil in reverse. What's going on with you guys? Water signs. 9 of Coins in reverse. Yeah, guys, there's definitely a third party here. I hate to tell you. It's going to be different for all of you guys, okay? So let me know if this is resonating, but for me, this is basically saying that this person is unstable. They're in some kind of a dynamic here with the Devil energy in reverse. I can't make it up. The Devil energy in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, the 10 of Coins in reverse, 9 of Coins in reverse, 8 of Wands in reverse. Like, I feel like this person is very promiscuous. They're probably really, really good in bed. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's what I feel. Something about the chemistry that you guys have. Great. Somebody could be an addict here, like not an addict, but somebody may like really, 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 really enjoy intimacy. And I feel like they enjoy intimacy with other people who get money, who make money from intimacy, like people who like sex workers. No diss, you know, anything like that. But I feel like this person, the Tower in reverse, the 3 of Wands underneath the deck. This person could like have like multiple partners. And it's so interesting because I don't see anybody out here. Like, I see the Page of Coins. I don't see any other court cards out here. I feel like this person is very non-committal, for one. They have unfinished business elsewhere, whether they're actually like in a marriage or in a situationship, long-term commitment. They're dealing with some kind of a person that they do love somebody. They do love someone from their past. They're very tied to that person. They have feelings there, but they have they have unhealthy feelings and regrets about that relationship because things didn't work out in their favor. It was an unequal give and take. Right now, they could be coping by going out and having like multiple relationships, keeping things surface level. So just be aware of that you may not be the only person in this person's life. But you may be like really in love with this person. You may really like care about when this person isn't gone, when this person is gone. But I just feel like this person has toxic ways. And I feel like they're also paying for intimacy with other people. This person knows what it is that they're doing. You may not, I mean, maybe you recognize it or maybe you don't recognize it, but this person is like right on the edge of going too far and possibly risking it all to be promiscuous. Because I feel like it's low-key like unhealthy sexual encounters. Boom. King of Wands in reverse. I can't make it up. Guys, I can't make this up. What does it say? Can you see that? It says King of Wands and it came out in reverse. So be careful dealing with this person because they have unhealthy sexual relationships with multiple people and they could be paying for sex. So they could be putting you at risk. So just be careful and just know that. Just know that this person is not Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this person, I don't think they feel the same way that you feel. And even if they do, I feel like they're just like playing games. They could be playing with your emotions and you could be getting more involved emotionally than this person is. Okay, Scorpios. What does your karmic person want to say to you? What do they want to say to you, Scorpios? I can't handle your love. Yeah, they may like ghost you, or like when they start feeling that you start becoming that lovesick puppy. I'm getting that whenever you start talking about feelings, emotions, like the future and stuff like that, this person may like go quiet on you. Emotions overwhelm me. Yeah, once I told you, they can't handle it. You know, this person may actually have feelings for you, like some way, somehow they do have feelings for you. So I don't want to say that they don't have feelings for you. They do. But they don't operate well with emotions. Because they feel something for somebody else. There's somebody else here that they haven't dealt with those feelings yet. Look, I can't promise you anything. I told you, this person cannot promise you the future. If you feel like, is it over? Yeah, it is. To you. Well, not to you. You don't want it to be over. But this person is like, well, you may be getting to a point now like, okay, well, are we going to be together? Are we not going to be together? Are we going to do this? And this person may like not want to answer your questions because they don't want to be with you. Not like that, but they also don't want to give up this good thing that they have going on with you because they do like your intimacy. I don't know, you guys have a lot of fun or something like that. That's great. I can't handle your love. Emotions overwhelm me. I can't promise you anything. So that's what this person is saying. All right. So with that being said, what's the future for you and this person? I don't really have to pull cards to know that, and also please remember you have free will, right? So eventually this person could come around. People change. And you have free will as to whether or not you want to take this person on as a partner, you know? Holy Spirit, ancestors, and spirit guides, please tell us, what does the future hold for Scorpio and their person? Page of Swords, upright, King of Cups, 10 of Cups. Look at that, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. All right, Scorpio, I want you to look at these cards. So this is what's underneath the deck. Remember how I said I didn't see any court cards come up before in the main spread? So now look what I'm seeing underneath the deck. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Lovers, King of Wands in reverse, which also came out here. I don't know if you remember that. King of Wands in reverse came out as well. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. So I don't know if you guys read cards or not. It's okay if you don't. This basically is talking about a third-party relationship here, a third-party situation. Okay. So this person does have feelings for you. We have the King of Wands in reverse. Everybody here is in the reverse, by the way. King of Wands in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There's something here about a couple that's a pair, Queen and King of Wands, that are in reverse, right? And then we have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So basically what this is saying is that this is a karmic relationship. You have a very attractive bond with this person. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or they could have fire in their chart. Doesn't have to be though. Or a Gemini. You're going to have a very strong relationship with this person, very intimate here, but there's going to be a person who's lingering, a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Sorry to tell you. I feel like there's always going to be someone else. There's somebody else's energy lingering. And I feel like your relationship is going to be kept at bay as just a strong physical connection. Now, what I feel is that you're going to talk to this person. You're going to try to talk to this person. You're going to put your feelings out there. You're going to test their waters. And you're going to say, hey, you know, I want to be a family. I want to have a family. I have strong feelings for you. You know, what do you think? King of Cups, that's your energy. You're going to be very mature about it. You're going to be upfront and honest. And you're going to tell this person that you see a future with them. You're going to just test. That's what I see. I see you trying to reach out to this person and talk to them whenever you talk to this person next. Tell me about the Page of Swords. Yeah. It's going to be with the throat chakra card in reverse. It's going to be difficult for you to have this conversation, but you're going to do it at some point. You're going to put it on. You're going to put it out there. Yep. The Fool. You're going to take the risk. That's what it looks like. You're going to take the risk to actually say something to this person. Yep. Conversation. Ace of Swords. You want to know. You want to know. You're going to have a conversation with this person. Now, just based on the energy, what I'm seeing, I feel like this person's got a long way to go before they can actually commit to you. But I see that you're very curious about this person. So having a future with them, I think you really think that this person, you and them, can be happy. So let me know how that goes, guys. Everybody has free will. Everybody has free will. What does Spirit want you to know? step into the spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. So there's something about you having a special gift right now. Spirit is trying to take you into a certain direction where it wants you to push yourself into the spotlight a little bit more and put your purpose out there. They maybe start your own business, or start a podcast, or start a hobby, something where you can help people. Spirit wants you to get out there. There's something that you've been working on, practicing, looking into, possibly a new career. If you're thinking about making a change or something like that, Spirit is saying, go ahead and do that. Focus on that. Put yourself into the spotlight. You may be a person who likes to keep to yourself, or you question whether or not you would be the right person to do something or step away from a confined situation. And Spirit is encouraging you to get out there. Do whatever it is that you are being compelled to do. Okay? So that's your reading, Scorpio. So water signs, I hope this was a helpful reading. I hope that this will give you clarity. And of course, again, we have free will. So you guys do whatever you feel is best for you. This is just for guidance. Okay. So please like, share, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you were feeling it and what resonates. And until next time, see you soon.
Takers and givers, I've been called the latter, but am I really a giver? If I don't give to myself, don't take care of my health, care for everyone else, I usually give away my best, but get into this reset.